Hey everyone, welcome to another MTG Deck Techs Arena gameplay video. My name is Jason, and today we're going to be playing a really cool deck. So today we're going to be playing Esper Primal Amulet. So Esper Primal Amulet is basically based off of the Primal Amulet card from Ixalan. What we're going to be doing is using this to cast our really cheap cantrips like Opt, Revitalize, Anticipate, Radical Idea, Ritual of Rejuvenation, to flip the Primal Amulet. So once we flip the Primal Amulet, what we're going to want to do is we want to use it to copy our cantrips or copy Nexus of Fate. So Nexus of Fate is a card from M19. You take an extra turn after this one, and then if it will be put into a graveyard from anywhere, reveal it and shuffle it into its owner's library. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're just going to want to take all of the turns. So we're going to copy it a bunch of times with Primal Amulet, take another turn, try to find it again. We're going to use Search for Ezekanta to find it. We're going to use our other cantrips that are in the deck to find it. We're going to use Discovery to find it. So we want to draw our whole deck out until we just have Nexus of Fates that's the only card in our deck. And then we're going to cast Chromium the Mutable to finish off the opponent. So Chromium has Flash, the spell can't be countered, it has Flying, you can discard a card until end of turn. Chromium the Mutable becomes a human with base power and toughness of 1/1. Loses all abilities and gains hexproof. It can't be blocked this turn. So this is an evasive threat, but basically we're going to do this when we're going to cast this whenever we're just taking all the turns and we have just an infinite amount of turns in the bank, and we're just going to attack with this a couple times just to finish off the opponent. The mana base is 6 plains, 9 islands, a Memorial to Folly, because this is our only win condition, and if this goes to the graveyard, Memorial to Folly is going to be what we're going to use to get it back. If this is exiled, well, we can't win. So we definitely don't want to get this exiled. We don't want to present this out before we're ready to win the game. We have 4 Glacial Fortresses and 3 Drowned Catacombs. So this deck, Jeff Hooglin plays it a lot on his Twitch streams. He really likes it. It's a really awesome combo deck, and he plays the traditional matches, so he plays best of 3. I want to try to see if this is a good best of 1 deck on the ranked ladder. I think it could be, because it's got controlling aspects with Settle the Wreckage and Cleansing Nova, and it's also got like a proactive game plan and a consistent. It's got a consistency to it with all the cantrips. Search for Ezekanta to help find your pieces. So I think this really can be a good deck for the best of 1, but let's see if this deck, if Primal Amulet, Esper Primal Amulet, will be Primal Amulet or Primal Amushit in the best of 1 ladder. So we're going to play 4 or 5 games. This is this is going to take a longer time, so I might play 4 or might play 5 depending on how much time we have here. So let's get right into it. We're going to play ranked with Esper Dirtle. I haven't been playing Arena a whole lot recently with Christmas, but I really haven't ranked up much. I'm trying to get to Platinum, but we'll see if I can get there soon. Alright, so this hand, we have a Chromium in the opening hand, and that's not great. As long as I can't exile, it's fine, though. We have an Opt, we have Radical Idea, we have Discovery. So we have ways to find things. We got 3 lands. I think this is a keep, so we'll go ahead and keep it. Opponent's mulligan is 6. They start off with an island and Mistcloak Herald. Okay, so we need to get like Settle the Wreckage or Cleansing Nova soon-ish. Like, they're not going to be attacking for a whole lot early on, but as the time goes on, that'll add up. So we're going to play an island and pass the turn. We're going to Opt at their end step. They do not have the draw a card equipment. I don't know what, not equipment, or I can't remember its name right now. I'm sure. Curious Obsession. They don't have Curious Obsession. I got an Opt. I'm going to put it on the bottom because I want to draw some kind of removal. Ritual Rejuvenation is a de-straw. I got another opt. I'm just gonna play a Plains, and I'm gonna go ahead and Discovery. We'll dig a couple deep, see what we can find. Cleansing Nova is fine, and Island is fine. So actually, I'm gonna need white mana. So I'm gonna diss the Island. Get a card closer to some more white mana. Swinging 3, down to 16. They don't have another play. We got Nexus of Fate. Playing Island here. Just gonna pass. Let this come in. Chart, of course, they're filling their hand back up. Now, this deck's got a lot of this deck has a lot of like spell pierces and counters, so I don't want to. I hope they tap out next turn. I hope we find what we're looking for and they tap out. But I'm going to get our best chance at a white source here. Do that. A Primal Amulet's good. Radical Idea. Anticipate. Alright, so there's our Plains. So we're going to play the Plains, and we're going to go ahead and get down Primal Amulet. So this makes all of our instants and sorceries cheaper. Not that you can see it right now. There we go. So this costs 2, this costs 4 now, so on and so forth. Alright, so what we're going to do here, they're not presenting a lethal threat yet, so I'm going to play... I want to see if we can flip this. So I'm going to anticipate. We'll take the Discovery. Go ahead and cast Discovery. Got 2 counters in the Primal Amulet now. I'm going to bend this Plains. I don't know if I want to keep this or not. I'm not going to. I want to draw a cheaper spell, like a Revitalize would be good. Discovery's fine here. We're going to cast another Discovery. Anticipate and Ritual Rejuvenation. Alright, so what I got here is I can't cast... I'm going to have to cast the Ritual Rejuvenation to get this flipped, and then I can Radical, or I won't be able to Radical Idea after that either. Alright, so I'm going to keep both of these, actually, just because, like, now that I didn't find a Revitalize, I can use Ritual and copy it to gain 8 life. So I'll go ahead and cast Ritual of Rejuvenation now. We're going to flip the Primal Amulet, draw a card, go back up to 14, and pass turn. I got the Ritual of Rejuvenation off the draw. Don't think they can kill us here. Get him Merfolk Tricks for sure. Opt. Scary Succession, so they're going to be able to draw cards now. Attack for 6. More Fate Marauder. It would be awesome if they tap out, but they won't, of course. Am I dead on board? Yes, I'm dead on board. Okay, so I don't have enough to Nexus of Fate, but I can double up this Cleansing Nova. And doubling up the Cleansing Nova gets they'd have to have Spell Pierce and another counter after it. So 2 Spell Pierces or a Spell Pierce and a Wizard's Retort, but they have to have a 1 mana remove or a counter. So I can double this up and go up to 18 and give myself a better chance, but as time goes on, I think that they're more likely to counter this. So they need 2 cards in hand to beat this, so I'm going to go ahead and try to double up the Cleansing Nova, destroy all creatures. They need 2 counters here. If they have 2 counters, they got us. They got a Wizard's Retort. Do they have a Spell Pierce? They have exactly it. So that's it. That is the game. They get us here. It's all a lot of cards. It is what it is. Let's go into another one. I think that was the right play, but at the same time, I could have gained a lot more life, so probably should have just played the... I could have at least gained 4 to... Yeah, because I could have copied 1. And... Oh well. I'll try to win this one. I probably could have played it better. This hand, it's got a Primal Amulet, but 2 Nexus of Fates. There's nothing going on here. I want a mulligan. I have a Discovery. I'm going to keep it. No more lands, please. Play Drowned Catacomb because it doesn't come in untapped with these planes. Godly Honor Guard, don't care. Let's Discovery. Gonna bin the island, we'll keep the Revitalize. Cantrip that can gain its life. It's a red-white deck, it might come in handy. History of Benalia, sure. Alright, Search for his Cantus, good. I'm gonna be swinging 3 next turn unless he gets Brilliant or something, so I'll get Search for his Cantus, try to get to a Cleansing Nova or a Settle the Wreckage. Good, there's Aurelia, so we're gonna get hit for 5 here. Bin that one. Not a Settle. Alright, so these are going to be 4s. So that's 8, 9. This is going to... It can give itself it. So this is 4, 5, plus 8. That's 13 damage. I'm not dead, but I'm pretty darn close. So I'm going to pass. It's like I'm kind of holding up a Settle, so let's see if they fall for it. We're kind of bluffing here. Everything else is played on its speed, so it's fine. But this doesn't get us. Yep, I'm gonna let this come. Go ahead and anticipate. Take the anticipate. I'm gonna anticipate again. I want to dig for. Take the ritual. Trying to dig for a sweeper. Still no sweepers. Go ahead and pass. This will flip next turn, but we're basically looking to we're looking for a Cleansing Nova. We're looking for a Settle the Wreckage, but we're just gonna gain 6 here or 7. See what they plan to do. Alright, they're swinging for 7. So, I'm going to play Ritual Rejuvenation, draw a card, go up to 10. I'm going to go ahead and Revitalize, don't want to dig deep. Doesn't get it. But we absorbed everything there. So it's important to note now, if we get a settle, you know, we could still anticipate and settle if we need to. We have 41 cards in our deck. Azcanta's going to flip. Really trying to hit the Cleansing Nova. Alright, so with Nexus of Fate, we put a bunch of cards on our library that we don't want to draw again. I don't think that we can Nexus of Fate and go take another turn, but that's all we can do. I'm gonna keep it just because we've put 6 cards on the bottom of our library that we don't want to draw. So we took, well, we put, yeah, 5. So player land here. I don't have enough mana to activate this and cast a search, or not a search, a settle. So we're going to anticipate. Oh, there's our settle. That's all we can do. We're going to pass. Let's see if they swing out. They probably won't. Feels bad, but we're gonna have to settle them. It's important to note they have lethal next turn. I kind of still want a Cleansing Nova here. There's the Cleansing Nova. Look at that. Alright. So, yep, Cleansing Nova. Destroy all creatures. It's kind of important to note that we're getting low on these, so we need to kind of really. I might hold them, but kind of want to dig for an amulet. That's fine. Gas back up. Take a more controlling route here. Just a Tocatli Honor Guard. An Immortal Stone. They're just gonna gas up. I don't have any Planeswalkers, so I don't care. They're gonna beef their people up here. I'm just gonna pass. Looking to Looking to use as canted into turn. Dig for something. This is a white-red mid-range deck, so I don't think that they have... I'm sure they have creature removal, but I don't think they have burn. Could be mistaken, but we can ask Kanta to find something. Yep, that's fine. Activate as Kanta. Take a Ritual Rejuvenation. Cast Ritual Rejuvenation. Cleansing Nova's good here. There's a Primal Amulet. So we'll cast Primal Amulet. We can Cleansing Nova. Yeah, I think we're going to hold on to Cleansing Nova and we'll look to settle here. We'll settle here, we'll let them get their last night and play out whatever else they need to play out, and then we can Cleansing Nova on the next turn. They do have lethal here, but I do have a settle. Settle him. Hopefully they dump anything they've drawn here. I think they will. No, maybe not. All right. Well, I'm gonna cast Radical Idea, draw a card, get a counter off this. Cast Opt. Memorial to Folly on the bottom. Island up. Alright, so game 3, they can't kill us next turn. Transform this. We're gonna go ahead and take all of our turns now. So blue, Nexus of Fate. Copy it, take 2 turns. Vitalize. Our second turn here. Go ahead and get down a Primal Amulet. Activate as Kanta. Take Revitalize. We still have one more turn after this. We can play that. Cast Revitalize. Land. Gonna Radical Idea here. Discard this island. There's Nexus of Fate, so we can just take 2 more turns now. Do I have enough to do that and Nexus? So this costs 4. I have 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This costs 4, and this costs 7 after. 7 after. Yeah, I have enough. Cleansing Nova. Destroy all creatures. Oh, shoot. Thought that was going to flip. Oh well. we're not gonna cast. We're not gonna hit that. So auto tapper's not doing us any favors here. Is that 6? Nope, one more. Oh, it didn't matter. We wouldn't have enough. Take 2 turns. Transform that. Oh, we do have enough to Kanta still. Alright, so we got 2 more turns here. We're going to activate as Kanta, looking for some action here. And we'll go ahead and take the Nexus of Fate. How does 3 more turns sound? Alright, so we have 5 turns on board. Activate as Kanta. We have 23 cards in our library. I think I want to hold on to this. I'm going to go ahead and get a Discovery. Cast a Discovery. Those are both fine. Draw the Ritual. Opt. Anticipate's fine. I'm actually gonna cast this Anticipate off of the Primal Amulet, so I get 3 copies of Anticipate. I'm looking for Chromium now. Take an Opt. Take Radical Idea. Take a Memorial to Folly. Opt. Don't want that. There's Chromium. So go ahead and cast the Chromium. Memorial to Folly. Take next turn. Attack with Chromium. Look for Nexus. There's a Nexus. Cast Nexus. Take 3 more turns. I think we're up to like 7 turns in a row now. The opponent does not value their time. Next turn. And got there. Yeah, that's what this deck is trying to do. It's really cool when it gets going. So let's play another one here. We got our last pack for the week. Alright, so I go first. I have Opt Islands. I'm going to keep. Don't have white mana, but it's fine, I think, because I can opt. And Radical Idea to try to find one. See what we're up against. Ugh. Oh my god, an Ascend deck. I mean, this is gonna do damage for a while, but oh my god! All right, so we're gonna cast Discovery. We're gonna dig for white mana and God, I don't want to ditch these, but I have to because I need white mana. There's white mana. So we need some white mana. We need lands in general. The revitalizes might help us get there. Oh, this isn't okay. Maybe this isn't that bad. All right, play our planes, and I will pass the turn here. I mean, it's still an aggressive deck, but a red-white deck. Like, I don't think Snubboard Sentry in here kind of seems weird. I mean, mentoring it seems alright. Alright. 17 here. Dauntless Bodyguard. Okay. These are very good in the eyes of Cleansing Nova, but I'm gonna take Settle here. I need double white for both. Oh, okay, sure. Pass the turn. Look to revitalize and Radical Idea at end of turn. Gain some life, draw some cards, try to hit that white mana. This is weird. I'm gonna take the 4 though. Alright, so 7 coming in. Let it come in. Revitalize. Gain 3, draw a card. Alright, because we drew that, we're going to anticipate. We're going to dig 3 deep looking for white mana. Glacier Fortress. Alright, so if they don't go all out swing, I'm still gonna settle. I don't know. Well, you're stuck on lands. I'm not gonna give you more cards. You can just go ahead and keep doing that all you want. I'm just gonna revitalize there because they're not pushing lethal. Looks like they're stuck on lands. Radical Idea, draw a card. There's a Cleansing Nova. But again, Cleansing Nova doesn't look good in the face of this, which is gonna produce a token, and this, which is gonna save this. Play land, can I do that still? Yeah, we're gonna Discovery. Ditch that, we'll keep this cancel on top because I can play that next turn. And it's going to flip as soon as it's able to. Yep. Settle. It's gonna ramp him, but yeah, it is what it is. They won't get a token from this. Vitalize is a nice pickup. Search for his Kanta here. Still have a Settle and a Cleansing Nova. It'd be nice if they... Banalish Marshal, sure. They swing out with this at least. Yeah, perfect. Settle. If that goes away, they get a land, and I can use this next turn. Put that in the graveyard. Transform, search. Destroy the creatures. So I have a Revitalize for this turn. I could Discovery, but depending on what they get down, I kind of want to keep growing my life a bit. Donta Vanguard. That's nice. Yep.
We stand together.
Back a Upward Sentry. I still don't think that you have a Send. Nope. Vitalize. There's a Chromium. Ritual Rejuvenation is good. Let's Discovery. None of these are what I'm looking for. A Memorial to Folly. I'm going to Ritual at Aaron Step. They don't have me dead on board, so I don't think, anyway. That gains 4 life. Oh, maybe? He's going to put counters. I'm still not dead. Or am I?
Look how far you have come.
This is 10. I'm not dead. So I'll go up to 11 here, draw a card. There's Nexus. I have some redraws now. Seeing as how I have Chromium here, I'm going to Radical Idea, ditch a Chromium to draw a card. I have the Memorial to Folly to pick it back up. But I want to get closer to we're going to need this. I'm not going to cast it this turn because I'm going to need to Nexus of Fate. Kind of sucks that we got to shuffle our deck, but so if I play this, I still have enough to Nexus after I do this. I'm looking for a Cleansing Nova or a Settle. There's a Cleansing Nova. Alright. Here comes the shock for lethal. They didn't just play it yet. They still have 23 cards. I only have 23 cards left. I have 2 Nexuses in there. Alright, so I still have some Revitalizes, I think. I have some Ritual Rejuvenations. 2. I need to draw something that's going to gain me life here. Or a couple things that's going to gain me life. Neither of these will do that, so we'll just ditch both of them. Settle is good. Settle is very good. Radical Idea. Draw a card. There's Nexus for next turn. Fucking Radical and still, yeah. Alright, so if they don't draw a Lethal Burn, we're fine. Settle. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. We're still okay here because we still have a bunch of Primal Amulets in here.
Deliver us to victory.
Oh shoot, I could have flipped it. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh well. Let's take another turn. We counter there. Go ahead and fix that. Draw a card. Take my next turn. Anticipate. Take a Ritual of Rejuvenation. Ditch that. Transform it. Draw a card. There's another Ritual. Do I have enough to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't have enough to Azcant and take an extra turn. So just gonna pass here. We can double this up and gain 4, so we can gain 12 life here. I don't think we're in any dire
Peace remains an option.
situation.
We still need you.
He's got a 3/3. Alright, so let's double up the Ritual of Rejuvenation. Again, I think this game's pretty locked up. I could have flipped the amulet in response to the Conclave Tribunal, but didn't. But doesn't matter, we got there. So even though I misplayed, we still got there. All right, I think we're gonna go through one more here. See if we can take a 3-1. I think the opening game I could have played that better. I thought I was playing to win, but I think that was not the correct way to go about it. I think I shouldn't have tried to copy the Cleansing Nova since I had the gain life spells in hand. But I don't know. You live and you learn. I think I still could have won that game. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's light on mana, but we have anticipates to get mana, revitalize to draw. I think we're fine. I got an opt. They are leading with Sacred Foundry, so we'll opt at the end of their turn. Oh, it's a Naya deck. Cleansing Nova seems fine. I don't want Primal Amulet at this point. Be nice to have, but don't necessarily need it right now. Alright, got land. So Glacial Fortress pass the turn. We're going to anticipate at the end of their turn. Jade Light Ranger. Sure. Ooh, Wild Growth Walker. So, like, the cool part about this deck, it doesn't matter how much life they gain. Whenever you're taking a million turns and you have a Chromium, you're gonna beat them eventually anyway. So I'm not too worried about that because Cleansing Nova will clean those up. It sucks that my two Nexuses are on the bottom now, but I should have probably just taken one, but oh well. Glacial Fortress, pass the turn. Kind of just looking for mana now. We have enough to Is there a way that I can shuffle still? I don't know. Alright, we're going to opt. Land is fine. Anticipate. Sure, land is good. And another settle. End the turn. Branch Walker. Yep. 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 Alright, let's see if they swing all out. If they do, I'm 100%. 100% settling them. If they just swing like this, I'm just going to cast a Ritual Rejuvenation. This feels real bad. All right, just like that. Sure. I'll take it. Ritual Rejuvenation. It's like they didn't even touch me. Alright, well there's a chromium. I don't need that right now. They're drawing a Merfolk Branchwalker here. I still have a ritual. I think I'm gonna keep taking a hit here. Sure, they're gonna gain life, but I mean that's not terrible. It's not the end of the road. It's not the end of the world. Like, I think we're good. Huh. Sure. Yep, you got it. That seems really good against me. Yep. 7. I'm in no danger here. I'm just gonna ritual. Go up to 20. I got another ritual. But now we'll go ahead and destroy all creatures. They got a Branchwalker and 2 other cards. I don't want to ramp them right now, because I don't know what they're playing, but I'll just hold on to these settles for later. 41 cards in my library. Yeah, sure. Aurelia, you got it. Sure, Branchwalker, you got it. Militia Bugler seems good. Yep. Oh. Primal Amulet is fun. Land. Oh, we'll go ahead and get down Primal Amulet. Alright, so this is cool. Like this reduces the cost of your instant sorceries. It looks like I only have 3 lands here. They might just go all in on the settle. If they attack with everything, I'm going all in on the settle. Like, I'm going to just settle them and
my strength.
all they'll have left is a Militia Bugler. I mean, sure, Johnny can pick things up again. Yep, look at this. You got it. Settle. Yep. Oh my god, they missed. That feels real bad. Alright, revitalize. Gain 3, draw a card. Discovery. I should have made them pick that up, but I don't have black mana, so I couldn't. Land in the bin, I'll keep a ritual. Flip over the Primal Amulet. Oh. Alright, this is cool. I want to double dispersal them. They have to pick up the Bugler and discard and the Ajanian discard. And they concede. Alright. Wow, that was incredible. I got a concession to the double dispersal. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot that they can do, but my Nexus of Fates were on the bottom of my library. I don't think I have another way to shuffle. I can filter through to with Search for Azcanta, with Azcanta the Sunken Ruin to find. You know, I could cycle through my deck to find them, but man, that was incredible. All right, so this is probably a longer video, so I'm going to end it on that. We went 3-1. I think I could have won the first game had I not did what I did, but overall, this deck is really cool. It's really fun. It's like got combo elements. I love combos in any format, standard especially. I was a very big Aetherworks Marvel fan. Hate me all you want, I don't care. But this is very good. It's got controlling aspects, as you've seen. It's got, you can just dig through your deck like crazy with these cantrips. And as far as best of 3 goes, the deck is great. But this is a very, very good best of 1 deck. I mean, I've played it a couple times in best of 1 with I'm gonna start playing it more often, but like I'm sitting at, like, even with this, I'm sitting at an 8-1 record with it. I really think that if you're experiencing a lot of aggro and a lot of mid-range decks, definitely pick this up and try it out. It's you know, it is relatively expensive compared to some of the other decks. I mean, you have 2 mythics here, a mythic here. This is a rare. So I mean, there are rares plus the mana bases. You know, you got your duels, which are rares. But I mean, if you already got the stuff for it, build it. If you can get the stuff for it, build it. I think it's a great deck. Give it a shot and let me know what you think. Anyway, this was my video for Esper Primal Amulet, and I believe that this deck is Amulet. It is so lit. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell, comment. Let me know what you think. What do you want to see next time? Anything you want to tell me. That's it. Have a good day, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It helps out a lot. Also, don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all of our uploads. You can follow us on these platforms here at MTG Deck. And finally, a big shout out to Terry Ledford for his generous Patreon donation. If you would like to become a patron for MTG Deck, please click the link down below. It is not necessary, but it helps us out quite a bit. Thank you for watching the video, and we will see you all again soon.